I am streaming for the last stream for Digimon Time Stranger. But first, let me do this, and then let me check my stream to make sure the audio is working. It is working. Alright, my PC's fans are just a bit louder now. Alright, so we did both DLC 1 and 2, which had Parallelmon in both of them. First one, Agiomon and Inori were, I guess, just there to be there. And Karemi's daughter, typed in Karemi's daughter, was in the first DLC, and it was about her, I don't know, come together with her dad again, reconciling. I forgot. Second one is Hiroko, who basically stubbornly never stopped trying to reach out to Inori or the agent and Agiomon. Well, when they disappeared, that's what she's been doing. So third one, I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. I've observed in another irregular space. It seems that a new Akashic backdoor has emerged. I'd like for you to investigate again. Should you be willing to accept this task? Alright, please access the elevator. Alright, so this time around... Sorry. The stream's probably going to be way shorter, because I did both DLCs in the previous stream. Alright. Backdoor number 3. Alright. Giving us a get out of DLC card there. Only annoying thing with Mortuary Assistant, I think, since that'll be the next stream, is that clicking off of it, and even in full screen, it's not what is it?
A new Akashic backdoor. It seems that same Digimon has once again warped the natural laws of the world.
Is it louder or is it just me? Or what else? Whatever.
You'll have to defeat them, just like you did before.
Yep.
Fade into the dust of space-time.
Do we know this Omnimon, or is it always a new one?
What?
It's X antibody,
It can't be good!
so we probably don't know it.
Absorbent. Bang.
As always, we walk in and gets blasted with that. As I feared, Parallelmon has created another Akashic backdoor. It has to be destroyed, just like before. Good luck. No, they're not. This time, the dialogue's a bit more unique. Are you awake? You seem to have gone caught up in our battle to disastrous results. I do hope you're not injured. But allow me to make the appropriate introductions. I'm Omnimon, and this is Dorumon. So you got dragged into this world because of Parallelmon or 2, huh? Well, greetings, fellow straggler. That Digimon suddenly appeared before us and hit us with that strange beam of light. Absorbent bang. The next thing we know, we were transported to this other world. Doubtless it was the same for you. We all wish to return to our original worlds and propose that we team up to defeat Parallelmon and make that happen. 4 other Digimon got sent here besides us. If we can track down all 4 of them and fight as one, we are sure to be more than a match for Parallelmon. Yeah, if we can fight as one. In any case, the more allies we have, the better. We should search for the other 4 Digimon we were separated from. What do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? I can assure you that we are quite trustworthy. off the bat. Oh, this room's different. It's much larger. They probably decided, well, let's just make a bigger room. Makes
What
it
is
look
this place?
look more unique. Oh, the coffee shop?
Akashic backdoors use space-time disturbances to pry open pathways to different points in time and space. This creates isolated fragments of space-time called Akashic debris, which is what you're looking at right now.
Yep.
Yes, I see. What an intricate and baffling problem.
Dr. Simmons, I assume. And whoever it is. Forgot her name. Asuna?
Asuna, what
Yeah.
I'm about to ask is far from scientific, but please don't laugh. Would you pinch me on the cheek?
This is no dream. I just pinched my thigh to make sure of that myself.
I see. In that case, let me ask. Are you the same you that I know?
Probably not.
Never mind. I realized that was confusing. I'm rather confused myself, actually.
I take it that Digimon, Parallelmon, hit you with their beam of light as well?
Yep.
If so, then you're in the same position as us. We suddenly woke up to find ourselves in this strange white space. Then we opened a door and wound up here.
Those two probably come from a different timeline than you do.
How convenient.
That means the fundamental laws of reality we once took for granted are breaking down because of Parallelmon. Not good.
Wah wah.
Well, since we all arrived here under similar circumstances, I imagine we all share the same goal.
Take out Parallelmon.
We have to defeat Parallelmon and get back to our world. And to do that, we need to reunite with the 4 Digimon we got separated from when we came here.
Yep.
Yes, understood. Teaming up sounds like a good idea. And actually, we were separated from someone too.
Is
You'll need to
it?
drag that fool back with us as well.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Hey, everyone? Could you come over here? You're not gonna believe what's on the other side of this door.
2 pancakes? 3 donuts?
Wow.
A toilet? It's so bright, I can't see. Oh, we're back here. Hey, isn't this... It seems we are right back where we started. Well, that's perfect then. It gives us a chance to start over. Why don't you tell us about these 4 friends of yours? How might we recognize them? I'm not sure if friends is the right word. What we and the other 4 have in common is that we harbor a substance in our bodies known as the X antibody. Yet the principles we believe in could not be more different. As a result, we are split into 3 different groups. Given the circumstances, however, it may be possible for us to set our differences aside and fight as one. Yeah, exactly. I really hope we can do that. Alright, so Doraemon's gonna digivolve into their X antibody. They didn't even let me walk there. Man, they're rushing it a bit here. Aw, man. Right.
Do it! Preparations complete.
Got to do one thing. I usually do this just so there's no random notification. Alright.
Yay!
Nice one, Doraemon.
Great.
The hell?
There! Ready to launch.
It's Gundramon. I've never fought him. Because he's so weak, probably.
Now it's my turn to spin.
And that's
That
Braimon.
one. Preparations complete.
Dark despair. Yay!
Already fought him. Fought him. Alright. Oh, Boltmon?
You got it. Ready to go.
Dark despair.
I just feel some rumbling sometimes. It might just be the audio of the game. And I'm mistaking it for something else. And then there's this other thing. Okay. Let's move on.
Great.
Let's go past these guys, because I don't really have a point to doing that. Oh, missed an item. Whatever. So the first guy we gotta beat up to make them join us. There's nobody here, not a single soul in sight. They must be someplace else. Let's investigate the door up ahead. I wonder what the gimmick here is gonna be.
So, having explored this place a bit before we met you, I've come up with a few theories based on what we learned. We're probably from different timelines. That's the only way to account for the discrepancies in our stories. But, to verify that, would you mind telling us a little more about the world you come from?
Do they have human partner Digimon
Where
Or
to
they-
begin?
on their own?
Dorumon and I have been searching for a means to counteract something called the X program. The X program can also be called the Digimon Elimination Program.
Digimon elimination? That doesn't exactly sound pleasant.
In our world, the rapid growth in the number of Digimon far outpaced any and all expectations. The vast amount of data consumed the digital world's resources at a rate ultimately believed to be unsustainable. Then, one day, the X program was suddenly put into place, as if to cull the outsized Digimon population.
The X
Alright.
program made so many Digimon disappear. Only the ones who managed to gain antibodies survived. Omnimon and I are two of these X-antibody Digimon.
Now, though the resource crisis has been averted, the X program continues to ravage the Digimon population.
So, as an excuse of overpopulation led to basically just genocide for Digimon.
Some see this as a travesty that demands action, while others believe the X program should be allowed to run its course. A meeting
Politics
between the two
aside.
sides was set to take place, but then we found ourselves transferred here.
I see. So basically, you've been divided by practical and ideological differences concerning this X program.
Oh yeah, guys, we're gonna have all these people of, different political leanings just come together at the end.
Yes, that's the gist of it. The division continues to run deep, and each group now acts entirely on its own.
Division from within, huh? Sounds like an old, familiar story. Wouldn't you say, Asuna?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to beat them in a fight, and somehow they're just gonna start agreeing with us.
I wouldn't even call it old. It wasn't that long ago that we left the organization.
No? So much has happened since then, it feels like ancient history. Anyway, the real point is, if even we could rejoin our old organization, there's hope these Digimon can fight together despite their differences.
Oh, these two are gonna be inspired by these people with different ideas of how to do something. And they're all gonna come together and they're like, oh, maybe we humans should do that as well. Huh? Brachiomon. Why does there's so many Digimon that have something. Oh, that's a fighting actually.
Ready to go.
That's Slayer Draymon. There's so many Digimon that
Right up here.
have something that makes you remember. They're all based off of like Greymon or something in some way. Like that Brachiomon had like the orange and like blue striped pattern on its back. There's like a lot of Digimon that are like,
Here we go.
oh,
Ready
I
to
should have just
launch.
attacked. This dude's fat ass caught me. It's like when an old person, you know, you're going through an aisle in like Walmart or something, and some old person just does not move their cart. And like, I don't know why, but it feels like Walmart has the smallest like aisles for some reason out of all the like big stores I've went to. Or maybe the Walmart I go to,
Great.
the one I'm closest to, has that uniqueness to it. Is this all of them or it's two of them? Antibodies.
Is that a fight between Digimon?
Nah, they were making out.
It doesn't look like much of a fair fight.
Enough! This battle is clearly over.
Oh, we're gonna beat them and they're gonna like us, huh?
Oh yeah? And why should we hold back? They attacked us first. Besides, there are too many Digimon in the world. It can't be helped that some aren't fit to survive.
This one doesn't possess the X antibody. They could never hope to defeat us chosen Digimon.
Uh-huh.
It seems these two will not listen to reason. We will have to stop them by force.
Alright,
Preparations complete.
that was a quick setup. Yo, quick kicking these guys while they're down. And they're like, nah. Alright.
Now it's my turn to spin.
Okay, what's happening? Let that be a lesson to the lot of you. Now calm down. The circumstances in this world are nothing like our own. I hold that the resource crisis due to the burgeoning Digimon population will eventually spread to all worlds. Therefore, the best thing to do is to nip the problem in the bud. Parallelmon's existence may be a blessing in disguise. Alright, they just dipped. Alright. We're not convincing them by beating them yet. They're still going to stubbornly have their own beliefs. What a disturbing thing to say. They view the X program as a boon, and believe it should be embraced as part of natural selection. As they see it, since only the strong will survive, this will bring about the next evolutionary step for the species. They think they're so special. Boy, does that rub me the wrong way. The idea that selection and evolution go hand in hand may be extreme, but there's some logic behind it. However, whether something is logically coherent and whether it is an optimal solution are separate matters altogether. If they believe their way is the one true way, they still have a lot to learn. Cooperating with them won't be easy. Yeah, we just gotta beat them in like a full fight, and then they'll help us with whatever. Those two do not seem of a mind to listen. Let us search for the others. They must be someplace safe. Else, let us investigate the door up ahead. I believe there's like 3 or 4 more other antibody Digimon. In Gear Forest. Oh. Oh. That thing's slower than I thought it'd be. Haha. Oh, is it like 3 of them? No, it's like... No, it's 2 again.
Stop this. We're all Digimon here. What purpose will it serve for us to fight one another?
Ah. The peaceful type.
Exactly. We want to save all the Digimon, even those without the X antibody.
This is like the reverse of what we saw before. These Digimon are trying to call for an end to the fighting.
But that leaves them completely on the defensive.
We should lend them a hand.
Ready to launch.
The only good political opinion is the one where, you know, for some reason, you just gotta eliminate everyone who disagrees with you. According to this game at the moment. I'm talking out my ass, but like, it's whatevs.
Mox Stinger victory!
Are you alright? I do hope you're not injured. Why did you harm them? Was it because of your prejudice toward them? I was afraid of this. Afraid of what? These are Digimon who oppose the X program. Frankly, it is hard to imagine there are many in favor of a program that threatens to render our kind extinct. It is not only the X program that we oppose, we are against any form of violence between Digimon rooted in prejudice. Oh, these Wokies, dude. Oh man. They might have good intentions, but you know how annoying they gotta be. So how's your thinking any different from that of Omnimon and Dorumon here? They seem to believe something needs to be done about the X program too. No, the two of them are merely cowards. Hey, who are you calling a coward? You have the X antibody, which means you have lived through that tragedy. It's your duty as a survivor to end the program. There's nothing to hesitate for. What would you have me call that, besides cowardice? Though I hardly wished for it, the truth is that the X program is resolving the resource crisis. Carefully observing the current situation may ultimately lead to the least loss of life. We must think before we act. We don't have time for such deliberate consideration. How many Digimon do you think have died while you sat around? We wish to save all Digimon, which is why we must seize this opportunity. Yes, we shall defeat that Digimon, Parallelmon, and use their power to accomplish our goals. The pacifistic type. But you know, strong arming with what they want. Using force when they need to. Well, there they go. I have to say, they were as stubborn as ever. It isn't hard to understand their line of thinking. It's the instinct of every living being to try to fend off a threat. Even without a concrete, effective solution, and no matter how low the odds, there's an urge to keep fighting. It isn't logical at all, but feelings never are. It almost sounds like you're talking about you and me, although the threat we face is different. Oh yeah, I wonder. It's like you're setting up the narrative in the DLC for the two human characters that we learned about in the main story. You know, to learn about what their difference is and whatnot, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, whatever. We just gotta do what we gotta do. That wasn't a good thought. Well, whatever. By the way, what did they mean about using Parallelmon's power to accomplish their goals? That is as much as a mystery to me as it is to you. I suggest we track them down again and ask them. We will all need to work together if we hope to return home. Okay. Next area. Are we gonna get introduced to all the antibody Digimon and then... Oh. Is this all of them?
Look!
So, the pro-X program faction has run into the anti-X program faction. This can't be good.
And we were allied with the centrist of it all?
Selection is a natural law. The X program is a test bestowed upon us from on high, so that we might progress towards the next stage in our evolutionary development as a species.
The X antibody is no instrument of divine will. It is a program, no more and no less.
You seriously believe yourselves to be chosen beings? Your arrogance knows no bounds.
I can see no value in further conversation.
Aw, they're fighting again?
Everyone, please! This place is not our world. Can we not at least work together until we are able to return home?
You should already know the answer to that. Cooperation is out of the question.
I've depicted you as the black door with neon green lighting. You're the bad guy here. And I've got the white door. Wouldn't the good guys have the white door, huh?
We're going to do what we believe is right. And it seems they've reached a similar conclusion.
Yes. If we can defeat Parallelmon and make use of its power, we can solve everything.
If you say so.
So, it comes down to a race. Whoever defeats Parallelmon first will have their way.
What exactly are you saying? And in any case, Parallelmon will be no easy foe. Unless we all work together.
Cowards need to keep their mouths shut.
There are 2 doors here. We need not share the same path.
There's only 2 doors.
I
We have to
couldn't
go
agree
down
more.
one.
From this point on, it'll be a race.
Are we gonna have to save them?
Oh, why can't we work together? Even at a time like this?
What's so funny?
They're just so hopelessly naive, immature, idealistic. Each group believes in their own sense of justice, that theirs is the one true way. How many conflicts have broken out from a disagreement on what's right? So even here, history repeats itself.
Let's
The world
boil
of
it all
Digimon
down.
is not so different from our own. Truly fascinating.
Yeah, they got Wokies and Chuds on Digimon.
Well, as far as we're concerned, we need to get them to band together. Otherwise,
Yes. Otherwise, we probably won't be able to beat Parallelmon, meaning we'll be stuck here forever. We have to go after them.
The only question is, which way do we proceed? Through the digital-looking door after the Pro-X program group,
Or
or through the wooden door after the Anti-X program group?
we're gonna do both, aren't we? Like, they're both probably gonna get stuck in like a battle or something, right? That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. That's what I assume will happen. Let's just go through the wooden one first. We're in the labs. Oh, we're doing flashbacks again? Asuna and Captain Karemi? So, they haven't found Koroi either. That's right, sir. I'm afraid we've lost many of our old comrades. Some were caught up in the explosion over the government building, others died because of anomalous phenomena. There are also lots of people who are still unaccounted for, but there's one thing we can say for certain. Every one of them was doing all they could to accomplish their mission. So I can't just sit around doing nothing. Dr. Simmons and I are returning to anomalous affairs. The Public Safety Office is barely even functional anymore, but somebody has to do something. Mr. Karemi, no, Captain Karemi. What are you going to do? I'm going to fight. I'm going to face down our foes, however terrifying the enemy Digimon may be. Alright. How many flashbacks are we going to go through? You would fight Digimon? I won't deny what I've done. I've taken up arms against Digimon many times now so that we humans might survive. Hate me if you will, you have every right. Hey, honestly, Asuna, did you have to put it so bluntly? Though I suppose that is rather in character of you. Still, I haven't given up. Given up on what? Coexistence. You would speak of such a thing, you who have taken up arms against Digimon. How absurd. In truth, you're every bit as self-centered as those other cowards. Damn, these guys are annoying. What? You would fight back against Digimon? Like, they're trying to kill you and stuff? That's so lame, dude. That's really old they did right now. And it sounds ridiculous, dude. Oh, another flashback already? Are they always gonna talk face to face like this in random places we've been to. Parallelmon? That's right, sir. They're a hostile Digimon we haven't been able to get much of a handle on so far. Dr. Simmons has a theory that they can travel freely through space-time. I see, then we'll need to take action as soon as possible. Man, just the thought of traveling through space-time gets my head spinning. Makes me wonder what's even real anymore. Do you remember what you said to me back when I was still new to public safety? I signed up because I wanted to do what was right. But once I got within the bounds of the organization, I started to question what the right thing to do really was. I wasn't even sure if it was humanity that we should be protecting anymore. I was reading too fast. I was lost, I was worried, and I couldn't see my way through. But you noticed that, and decided to encourage me. You told me that I was exactly the right kind of person to work in public safety. That none are more trustworthy than those who question what is right. That nothing is more terrifying than an arbitrary sense of justice. That some things matter more than just using righteousness as a weapon, such as always questioning what is just. And that as such, to have doubts about these things is its own kind of skill. If it weren't for those very words, I wouldn't be standing here today, continuing to question what is right. Alright. Some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, huh? Alright, what is it? Sorry, it's nothing. Never mind. Oh, the Digimon and the humans are learning from each other. Oh, who the fuck is chasing me?
Wow. That one.
This dude. This catch Mamimon.
Now it's my turn to spare.
Another flashback? Yep. How many flashbacks are we gonna get in this episode?
The research data on Parallelmon has been stolen?
Yes, and it was Kuga who took it. That data could be the key to a fundamental theory of travel through space-time.
Why did he
I don't know
take
his
it?
motives, but this is a disaster. That data could have been our ticket out of this hellish scenario.
Is he trying to start his own ideal future with that?
That memory is from just before we came here. The two of us went after Kuga, and just when we finally found him, Parallelmon showed up. Kuga was probably sent here as well.
Are they just listening
Research
in like
data
that?
on Parallelmon. Travel through space-time.
That will prove useful information indeed.
How the hell do you sneak around like that? I do not think it likely we will find anything else. We should return to the previous room with the two doors. Okay. We just go into an area, look at some flashbacks. The other two antibody Digimon say some stuff and are like, oh, there's some information we could look for. I'm not sure what those red things represent. That might be something important later on, perhaps. We're in Shinjuku. Shinjuku, it's Akihabara. I know this place is Akihabara, so we're in our world? Oh, gonna call here. It looks like more Akashic debris has appeared before you. A different space must be fragmenting this time. Now this is a lovely part, and that one just gorgeous. Oh, ew. No. Bad part. No thank you. I need to make that device a reality, or Digimon, phasal electron lifeforms, will prove a threat to humanity. Oh, it's a flashback. Digimon, a threat? Do Digimon attack humans in your world? The sad truth is, a certain number of Digimon simply cause trouble. If it were only the chosen, this would not happen. Overpopulation is at the root of all this, though it pains me to say it, the process of selection must continue. Right, they're not like super like genocidal. They're just like hee hee. Their conversation didn't sound very funny to me. Oh no, not funny at all. They were being completely logical. Everything they said fits together perfectly. Maybe a little too perfectly. They seemed drunk on their own logic. Perhaps that's why they consider themselves chosen. If you ask me, I'd say that conversation of theirs was overly logical. There was no joy in it. And that's a problem? Of course. Without some spark of hope, something to make the heart leap, their claim of an evolutionary step forward is a sham. We need to tell them that, which is just another reason we should keep going after them. Is that all a flashback? Oh, they spent the budget? They spent more budget? Are you for real? It's not much, but like, dang, they spent the budget on some digital neon road. This is a strange place you've found yourselves in. Is it possible that the natural laws of this world are beginning to collapse? Is this the result, or perhaps a sign of things to come? This is like a scene from primitive times. Primitive times? Is she talking about... Oh, okay. Chaos itself is Parallelmon's territory. I imagine they seek to expand it even further. Seizing a powerful being from another dimension would surely become a distortion in and of itself. The mere act of bringing together two beings who were never destined to meet can cause a breakdown in reason, which is music to Parallelmon's ears, I would imagine. Is the division fueling Parallelmon between the antibody factions? Oh, come on. It is possible that in some other future, where order has collapsed, scenes much as this litter the landscape. How many times is she gonna message me? Existence itself becomes a mere speck of space-time, and its bare framework is exposed. Alright.
Great.
Is this the arena part of... Oh, they're here. Something about this place seems familiar. Would you not agree, Omnimon? There is a certain aspect of this world that resembles our own. Ooh. I had dinner. Alright. The tension in the air is reminiscent of that following the conflict that broke out regarding the X program. I'm curious, could you describe for me in concrete terms how exactly the X program works? It lodges itself within a Digimon, then ultimately deletes it from existence. The only way to escape its effects is to possess the X antibody, which is... You there, hand over your X antibodies. Okay. You can just hand him over, or like, take him? Since possessing the X antibody is a matter of life and death, there are many who try to take it by force. These Digimon were likely sent here by Parallelmon as well. Beware, they're on the attack.
Preparations complete.
Aren't all these antibody Digimon like, and lore-wise, really powerful? Unfortunate.
Seriously?
Yep, seriously. Alright. Dialogue time! We're sorry. It was wrong of us to attack you. We won't try to steal them anymore, so please, just let us keep our antibodies. It seems their X antibodies are extrinsic rather than intrinsic. Extrinsic, so there are different types of X antibodies? Yes, aside from a few special cases, most Digimon acquire the antibody extrinsically, which is where selection comes in. It may be sad, but we must accept that this trial bestowed upon us will lead to the evolution of Digimon as a species. The X antibody completely nullifies the X program, but it does not last forever. After it has been used up, the X program will continue to act as a force for natural selection. Survivors must battle amongst themselves for the X antibody in order to stay alive. I see. Those Digimon just now were risking their lives in an attempt to acquire the antibody. How brutal. It's like a scene straight out of hell. Straight out of hell. No, this is a trial bestowed upon us that we must overcome. The weak shall die, but if that is the divine law we must live by, I wish to at least make it so they do not suffer. Yes, that is the compassionate thing to do. They can't be serious. Their thinking was never so extreme before they acquired the X antibody. Could the antibody itself be affecting their personalities? There are plenty of examples of bodily changes having an impact on personality, though they're all inhuman cases. I am sensing the presence of others. Most likely there are more Digimon who are after the X antibody lurking nearby. Justice must be served, so what we do will not change. If you try to stop us, we may end up in quite the rivalry. Okay, they're not gonna fight us, but they're gonna like talk shit like, dude, we know better than you, dude.
What is this place? This is not our world.
It's Akihabara again.
You want me to leave public safety with you?
Okay, why? Did they put the events out of order or something? I don't know why he was so surprised to be in Akihabara.
Yes, I have some concerns about the organization, which I suspect you share.
Or he's just surprised again to not be in that neon world anymore. Not the best dialogue choice there.
I've already written my resignation. Ever since Captain Karemi quit, I feel like things have gotten out of hand. When he was still around, it felt like we had purpose. But I'm surprised to hear that you're leaving too, Dr. Simmons. I thought... Don't you see Digimon as enemies?
I did, until very recently. I believed preparing for the coming threat of the Digimon was the right thing to do. But depending on the situation, the right thing to do can change. Clinging to a single vision of justice is foolish.
You know, instead of, just talking straight up to the Digimon about being so single-minded, the characters aren't going to talk to them, but the flashbacks will convey the ideas they want to conveniently. Okay.
Which is exactly what the Public Safety Office is doing right now.
That's right. I see you're every bit as sharp as I suspected. That test subject Captain Karemi's friend brought in, Aegeomon, I think it was. That Digimon clearly had his own will, his own emotions. More importantly, he trusted the humans he was with. Seeing that caused me to reevaluate my understanding. Or rather, you could say that those two taught me something. They showed me that Digimon and humans can understand one another.
I think we've went over this plot point a bit too much for it to be something new again.
What's so funny?
The wonders never cease. What you said just now didn't sound like data or facts. It sounded like a dream of yours.
What is science for but to make people's hopes and dreams come true? I'm sure that's what Dr. Yuki would say.
The anime dad.
I don't want to create instruments of war.
Dessert hot tea. Honey
Instruments of war. Did Digimon start a conflict in your world?
Why were you doing this conversation again? Or was it the other two?
They played a crucial role in the outbreak of one. That much is objective fact.
Okay, so Omnimon... Was the black door meant to be the first door that people go through? Is that why the dialogue option was like him being surprised?
But please,
Not
don't
dialogue
misunderstand.
option, just dialogue.
I don't blame Digimon at all. I believe we can find a way to coexist.
There's no perfect future where all can be happy and live in harmony. Such lies will save no one. It's just as I've been saying. Selection is a necessity. There are too many unnecessary Digimon in this world. Your future is the result of that.
We need the X program, and with Parallelmon's ability, we can carry out the process of selection more efficiently.
What do you mean more efficiently? You're just gonna speed it up, or what?
More efficiently? What do you mean by that?
We can isolate all lesser beings in another dimension. That will resolve everything.
But that is absurd! How can you even consider such a monstrous solution?
Apologies, but we aren't interested in a debate. If you wish to try and stop us by force, we won't hold back.
You can't debate us, bro, but, you know, if you beat our ass, maybe we'll listen to you. You know, because we can't just beat your ass back.
Doesn't seem like there's any common ground to be found at all.
Maybe we won't be able to cooperate after all.
That's what happens when folks get too fixated on one idea of what's right. They talk of evolution, but the true meaning of that term involves adapting to fit an environment. For those who insist they don't need to change, there can be no evolution.
Alright, that's a decent line. Echoing footsteps and Kuga. Kuga! Over here, give us the data. Never, I'll never give it up. You mean to say that this is where the research data on Parallelmon is stored? You must give that to us. No. Data on Parallelmon? Bro's gonna get gangbanged. This is... yeah, that is just what we have been looking for. Hand that over, nice and easy. If we can make use of Parallelmon's ability to reverse space-time, we can isolate all lesser Digimon. Silence, you will do no such thing. There are no lesser Digimon. Our lives are all equal. Oh? Then how do you propose to resolve the current situation we are in? By traveling through space-time, we can uncover the origins of the X program. That may allow us to find a way forward. We do not have that kind of time. What will it matter if we find a solution after the world has already been destroyed? Enough, you're all making the same fundamental mistake. Parallelmon's data is not ours to begin with. These people risked their lives to obtain it, yet now you propose to take it by force? Words fail me. Ugh. Cougar, right. Oh, a third mysterious door opens up just for him. Is everyone going in the door? Okay. Alright, he wasn't just quick enough, it was just like another place to be where he might escape to. Alright, another flashback. This is because of the ideological differences that Kuga ran off with the data. Kuga, calm yourself, the settings are incorrect. I'm sorry, Dr. Simmons. What's this we're seeing? A memory of Kuga's? He didn't really serve a role other than being under the shadow of Dr. Simmons and being angry about that and being the bad scientist as opposed to Dr. Simmons' good scientist role. I hate to admit it, but Simmons is a real deal. I just don't get it. Why should she have so much talent? A woman who became a scientist because of some anime. My love of science is much greater than hers. I'd give my life if it meant contributing to scientific progress. Oh god. Outgamed by someone who's just naturally more talented, it seems. Oh yeah. We haven't been to this area since the beginning. I forgot about this.
Do it.
Is that
Preparations
Gambo?
complete.
Whatchamacallit? Jumbo Gamamon. Despair. And then Phantom Pain. Is that
Do it!
oh,
Ready to launch!
trying to hit him I can't talk. Fuck.
Now it's my turn to spin!
Phantom Pain.
Now we're talking.
I forgot the name of that
Do it!
Phantom Pain
Ready
Metal
to
Gear
launch.
song. The one that, you know, totally is from Metal Gear 5. It's totally not just some song that was released either after or not actually in the soundtrack of Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, there's no word, dude. Was it 5?
That one!
Puppetmon.
Ready to launch!
Digimon has the same localization problems as usual, it seems, because I think it's Pinocchiomon in the what do you call it?
Now we're talking.
In the original release, they don't really have much issue calling him Pinocchiomon,
Ready to launch!
but like, at least since the first anime, Digimon Adventures.
Now we're talking.
Alright, just running past? Yep. Nothing behind it. Okay. Oh, this door is digital and wooden. Or digital and white.
What you've created in my absence is nothing but a weapon of mass murder. I'm sure even you have come to regret that. After all, you can hardly ignore all the destruction outside. Come work as my assistant again. That's all I have to say to you.
Wait. Are you really going to let me off so easily? I'm the reason everything's turned out like this. It's all my fault.
Don't flatter yourself, Kuga. If your work alone was what made the world turn out like this, well, then that would be great news. That would mean with my work alone, I could restore it to what it was before. But right now, I need every helping hand I can get. You've got hands, don't you? I'm sure you'll be able to help.
Did Kuga make the X program? Are their worlds related?
Come on. The weight of the sins you bear isn't so great. So, loosen up and let's get to work.
In every universe, she has half her shirt out the pants and the other half tucked in for some reason. For the sake of character design, maybe? I don't know. Digijewel. Man. It is kind of scummy that they made DLC just made it way more convenient to like level up your Digimon stats, get the right personality you want, you know, all that.
You got it! Ready to go! Now it's my turn to spin!
It was like $3 because it was during the summer sale, I think, just to make things easier on yourself. And I got it alongside these 3 episodes, which are like an hour at least each.
Kuga, don't be an idiot!
What good will it do for you to steal that data?
You're asking me that? No, I'm the one with questions for you, Simmons. How is it you refuse to act when the answer is staring you in the face? Parallelmon has the ability to travel freely through space-time, just as you predicted. If we could harness that power, we may be able to alter this apocalyptic situation we're living in.
We've already tried and failed to harness the power of Digimon. Have you forgotten?
That failure was just a stepping stone for this to succeed. Everything's been guiding us towards this one answer.
Okay, how does he use this data by himself?
You truly are a hopeless fool.
Oh, why? Why are you always like this? Why is it that you have so much talent, yet refuse to use it for what's right?
Wasn't it the unquestioned assumption that eliminating all Digimon was right that caused DSAT to go off the deep end?
No, DSAT failed because I lack the talent and ability to build that weapon properly. Yes, science can solve any problem, provided we have the skill to implement it. That's what has brought us this far.
Why did they actually make him sound like that? Like, that's a voice direction they went with?
Heaven's mistake was in blessing you with such genius when you do not love science. If only you would get serious.
He's not like incel coded or anything. He's just like, bro, you should listen to me. Why are you so talented?
I'd use them properly. And as a man utterly devoted to science, I'm the one who deserves them.
You do not deserve your science powers. Only I, with the right mind, must use them. I'll never hand over this data. I'm the only one who can make proper use of all that talent. The advancement of science comes before all. Only by staying true to this principle will we solve humanity's problems. I'm afraid that we have our own principles that we must hold to, prepare for our worst. Those principles you speak of are arbitrary at best. Don't you see how wrong this all is? It is not we who determine the right or wrong. It is divine will. That they truly mean to take that data by force. That man is in danger. We must help. Even if it is Kuga, you do have to do that. Oh, he gets a move quicker because we did too much damage. Is that why? Oh, you are not healing. Right. The one time an enemy heals, and I didn't get the move off before. Damn, even the AI Digimon know that they gotta attack this little goober here. This little butter dude.
Now it's my turn to despair.
Alright, he's getting triple actions again.
Ultimate Saber Kill!
Supreme Cannon!
I haven't used this in a while.
Now it's my turn to desire.
Oh, he's Data. That's why you do so much damage. As Lilith.
Right up! Now Flugel! Here it comes! All delete!
Power Energy 3.
Now we're talking.
Now what? Damn! Now we're gonna fight these two? Well, how convenient. That makes 2 fewer opponents we must face. You are the chosen ones ever bend the knee? That seems to be the greatest proof of all. Proof that which you believe in exists only within your heads. You simply cling on to this divine will as an excuse, all while leaving your fellow Digimon to die. We shall never give up. It is our duty to save everyone, even those who have been abandoned by that divine will. Our belief is in our own sense of justice, and not in anything or anyone else. Now I must ask you to hand over that data. Rest assured that we will use it for what is absolutely right. There is no such thing as absolutely right in this world. What is right depends on the situation and circumstances. Pure sophistry. That is the sort of thinking that allowed you to take up arms against Digimon. If words will not convince you, then it seems we must resort to force.
Ready to go.
Alright, back to back, and they healed you. Yeah, it must have sucked really badly if you didn't, like if you weren't high enough level or whatever, and you just had to fight two high HP Digimon like this.
Thank you.
Why did he taunt? I'm not gonna attack the other dude. Yet that is.
Take that!
No. He got scared.
Shield of the just!
I got this one to face!
Oh, delete!
I got this one! Now it's my turn to spare!
This guy's vaccine. Character reversal on Villa. We're probably gonna have another line of attacks. Texture blow.
Oh, delete!
Now it's my turn to spare!
200 damage, but why do that when I can have guaranteed damage here?
Now we're talking!
Got it. Okay, Kuga's running to another door that's just gonna open up for him. Or just the big one. How do you fall like that?
Would you stop this already?
There he is, finally. Is he just gonna pick it up conveniently?
Parallelmon!
No, this is actually animated.
Fools, did you really fail to notice me watching you all this time?
Oh no. They're too absorbed in their own battle.
They're just floating there, they're not even fighting.
And from there, Kuga will get caught in the blast.
If only somebody could do something. Is Dorumon sacrificing himself? Is he dead? Why didn't he digivolve?
No! Doraemon!
Is that guy okay?
Don't worry, Kuga's just unconscious.
What did he get hit by? He literally tripped and fucking knocked himself out after trying to reach for the data again?
Why did you save him?
For all the trouble he caused you. It was Digimon who destroyed your world, right?
That wasn't just the Digimon.
Our world isn't so simple that it makes any sense to act on a single answer. That's the tricky thing about it. Why do you think we accompanied you through all this? because your words and actions proved that you're the same as us.
Thank you. I'm happy to hear you say that. I'm
Is he
so
dead for
glad
real?
when I met you.
Okay, he doesn't get a
Damn it.
antibody. Oh.
Is this what you all wanted? Sear this image into your minds. This is what happens when friends turn on each other.
When were they friends, though?
Acting like your sense of justice is everything. Have you no shame? There's something far more important.
I swore. On the day I went back to the public safety office, I swore that I would try to help others. Not just for my own sake, but for all my fallen comrades. I just wanted to do what was right.
Oh, now they're gonna be all buddy-buddy, cause, oh man, Doromon got murked.
Why
For
is
us.
it so hard to do the right thing?
This is not what we wanted.
I know this isn't something an apology can fix.
We were wrong. We're so sorry. And
Thank you for saving us.
Right, just like that, they're like, alright, let's stop being dickheads about our justice or whatever. Okay, is he digivolving? Or is something else going on? Okay, he is digivolving. He didn't actually die. They rarely ever kill off anyone like that. Oh yeah, Alphamon. Forgot about that.
Doromon.
I could hear all your voices. Your scattered hearts have come together as one. That bond has given me new life. Let us march. Now that we stand together, we have nothing to fear. Let us go defeat Parallelmon and return to our original worlds.
Alright, they didn't make an antibody form for him, or is it gonna happen during the fight with Parallelmon? Are you ready to confront Parallelmon? We cannot all go, or coordination will prove too difficult. Choose a fighter to participate in the battle alongside us. We're all gonna battle, but like, you know, remember to pick the guy you want. I find your existence to be most fascinating. You give me hope, even though as a scientist I have no scientific basis for the feeling. And that hope is that you'll be able to get us through this somehow. As such, I have something for you. I don't want to have any regrets should this be our final conversation. Do you remember my research on phase electron interference? This program is a prototype packed with the most recent research data. Even after you disappeared, I continue my research diligently in preparation for the day you might return. Simmons update patch? Oh man, I wonder who I'm gonna make the guy I fight with, dude. Oh wait, can I not pick Alphamon? Is he already in here? Let's go and defeat Parallelmon. And return to our original worlds. Alright. Let's go with Gallantmon. He seems to have... I don't know who had the most screen time. Even though I think Jesmon has a more complex design. I prefer Gallantmon here. He's more simpler looking. It seems it was we who were being self-centered. We are most grateful. We were able to remember something very important to us thanks to all of you. We should add our strength to yours. Your scattered hearts have come together as one. We shall defeat Parallelmon. Sometimes it feels like they just, you know, ignore the fact that, like, it's two Digimon to become the Omnimon. They just sometimes do the double voice thing.
Why do you try to stop me?
Probably when, they show that 2 Digimon became Omnimon, and if they have their own voices, they'll just do that.
Resistance is futile. I can see the future. None may triumph over fate.
Shut your bitch ass up. We got you.
You can see the future? Don't make me laugh. I can't think of anything more easily refutable. And you can say none may triumph over fate, but we've already come out victorious against it. That's why we are here. Our very existence proves you wrong. The future can be changed.
Get ready!
This design sort of reminds me of the hunters from Halo. Mostly the red tendrils and all that. Alright. The fuck? It's that low? Yo, fuck off out here with that. Oh, you can't do anything against him. Man, what an a-hole, dude. Alright, Dark Despair.
Now it's my Dark Despair!
Conveniently. That one's dead after it does something. Oh, he just keeps calling more allies.
Here it comes! All delete! Take that! Yes!
Alright, healing up. Cause why not? Does he get weaker every time we take out some of the other Digimon with him? No, he lost his barrier. On himself? Oh man. Oh, that was a waste.
Dark Despair! I got this!
Dust crimes.
All delete! Take that!
Soul Visualization!
Okay.
Now it's my turn! Degradation!
Are we gonna have to whittle him down forever?
All delete!
On Lilithmon? Dang. He was that afraid of her, huh? Oh, they all have boosts on them. I can't really take them away, but I can do this. There's a thunderstorm going on or something else.
Now it's my
Oh, that was way too much damage.
Thank you.
Alright, thanks for clearing that up.
Now it's my turn to desire!
Trance.
Here it comes! All delete!
Magic reflect. Oh, not on him. Thankfully, he's an idiot. Oh, he's taunting? That's why. Get the debuffs out of here. And Dark Despair. And then
Supreme Cannon!
oh, he's down.
Now we're talking!
Is that the end of the DLC, or is there another round?
I exist across countless worlds. I am eternal.
What about the item Dr. Simmons gave us? Oh, he's gone already. Okay, what was the item for?
This Akashic back door is becoming unstable now that its master has been defeated. If you don't hurry and get out of there, you might end up disappearing into some far-flung corner of space-time.
Yep. Oh, they're all going back to their
We can probably
world.
return to our own worlds now. So, this is goodbye. I can't tell you how much we owe you.
I feel the same way. I hope one day we can meet again.
They say this all the time when they're doing this. Oh, well, let's hope to meet again. Are they sequel baiting?
I apologize for all
that?
the trouble we caused you.
I believe we were able to remember something very important thanks to all of you.
Yes. Something that matters more than justice or righteousness.
You have my gratitude. Farewell.
Okay, buddy.
But this is... I want you to have it. I've got another copy anyway, in my brain. I
how
doubt you'll
convenient.
misuse it after all that. Besides, the theory's incomplete. You won't be able to use it right away.
Oh, you gotta play the DLC, guys, so you can understand the DLC in the next game. Or maybe
Parallelmon was
this
capable
other
of
DLC they
controlling
announced.
time through their own body. It seems they were able to compress their own data. Evidently, they were forcing themselves to de-digivolve to stay small enough to avoid the stress of space-time travel. That may not be much help now, but maybe one day it will help us reunite. And that's something I'll be looking forward to. The day we all meet again.
Thank
Okay.
you. I truly cannot thank you enough.
Is it gonna be like in the next DLC for Time Stranger that everyone meets up again and they're like, alright, let's have one final battle or something?
But before I go, allow me to ask one last thing. That man we saw in your memories, the one who said that some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, what was his name again?
Karemi?
Karemi. Kodai Karemi.
Kodai Kuremi. Somehow, I feel it was his words that saved us. I will not forget them. if one day we do see each other again, I hope I might meet this Karemi so I can express my gratitude in person.
Is it going to be like a one line that he does this
Until
in
then,
the DLC?
Farewell.
Where they all meet again? Because we didn't like end this Parallelmon issue with the third DLC.
Well, they're gone.
Looks like it's our turn now.
We owe you our thanks, too. Next time you see the versions of us in your world, tell them we say hi. No, wait. If you did that, would it cause a time paradox? Even if it does, I'm sure the me in your world can handle it.
Huh? What happened to the data?
I recommend you get some more sleep while you can, because there's going to be hell to pay when we get back. I'm going to have to make sure you suffer enough that you never get any crazy ideas like that ever again.
A word of advice from me. Don't ever do anything to upset the Asuna in your world. I wish we'd gotten more of a chance to talk. Your very existence is fascinating. I'm sure that Agent Alpha... Whoops. Listen to me. I almost let slip something highly unscientific. Anyway, so long, agent of an unknown country. Until we meet again.
Alright. Is it going to be an anticlimactic ending to the DLC for the third one? Was all these 3 DLCs setting up for the final DLC?
That Akashic backdoor has been cut off from the rest of space-time. It should no longer function as a pathway, meaning the threat it posed to the laws of reality has passed.
Okay.
But Parallelmon can travel across space-time.
Yeah, he's not dealt with yet.
It's possible that a Parallelmon born in another timeline could start causing trouble again. Until then, you'd better rest up, because you're sure to have your work cut out for you again at that point. For now, though, well done.
Okay, that's the end of the DLC. Huh. I thought there'd be something more climactic about that. But, yeah, all these DLCs were setting up for this final DLC? Let me check if there's anything on that. It's July... What? They added Terriermon as a playable character. Added a screen to check Digivolve stuff. Added a graphics mode selection option. The expansion? Hold on. Hold on, did they announce an expansion? I gotta check this out. Oh, they're making an expansion that's coming out next year, actually. Not 2026. It makes sense. Also kind of doesn't make sense at the same time. Like, did they plan to just have these DLCs all have whatever happened, and it's like Parallelmon's still out there. You might deal with him again. Just you might. Or was it like they did what they could or whatever? Oh, it did? Alright, gotcha. It's my first Digimon game, so like, I didn't really keep up with basically any news about Digimon since, well, I haven't really kept up with Digimon news ever, to be honest. I just try to keep my playthrough blind of this all. This stream was much shorter. It's probably gonna end pretty soon, to be honest. It's like 1 hour and a half. Usually I stream for 3 hours, but I mean, there's no more content really, unless I. Gotcha. Did they have? I think they did have like the the scummy XP gold and I forgot the other thing. But like materials. Gold, XP, and materials. If you just paid for it, and it's just like some basic looking place where you just attack Digimon until you get more and more of the stuff. So I already went over my opinions, I'd say, of the game in general during the main story credits, but I think I'll just go over it again. As my first like Digimon game I've actually played all the way through, the last one I played was like PS2 era. Gotcha. Yeah, it just felt like it felt like something they did to get a bit more money out of the people playing the game, instead of like making things more convenient in the Digifarm. I mean, I think they added some convenient things in like an update. Was it today they updated it? I think that's what they did. I'll probably get back to playing this game when the expansion comes next year. I don't know when it's actually going to come out, but I mean, I've spent all this time playing through this game, so I'm probably just gonna see how things go. Like, I'm just gonna keep on streaming because I've got so much free time and I'm trying to be productive in some way. Oh yeah, going back to... Yeah, it's just some businesses are alright with being... It depends on the business how scummy or not scummy they are. But it's also a different sort of thing because, you know, Digimon and Pokemon and all that, it's its own, like, what's it called? Ecosystem with their own trading cards, games. I think there's some manga. I'm not sure if they're ongoing or popular though. But yeah, the anime as well. Both have them going on still. Not sure about Digimon's, but Pokemon's I know has an anime going on still. So what was I saying? Yeah. My opinion of the game in general, the narrative was, I think it suffered from it being like, I don't know what to call it, JRPG or anime cliched, where not only the characters spoke in a more formal way, I think it's just because of the way the translation was done, but like, and how they chose to localize it. But it was alright in that end with that stuff. But some of the dialogue, the voice acting here and there was kind of like, wasn't really a lot of enthusiasm. But it felt like there was more enthusiasm, as either I got used to how they talked, or maybe they put in a bit more something in their voice or something. Because the only character I can say had a lack of enthusiasm, I'm not sure if it's like a character trait or anything, but it was like, it's not that I hate anime, it's just like, it's not interesting. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just like whatever to me. Like, alright, we're going over this plot point about the power of friendship over and over. It's like, sure, I'll watch it, but it's like, It's not a bad game at all. It's just not... What do I say? I like the gameplay, no doubt. Put all that time into grinding and all that. And I just stuck with the same Digimon for like the rest of the game once I figured out. I mean, once I got all the DLC, I just did the XP farm stuff. And I just got the right personalities and that was it. I just kept it Mastermon, Venusmon, and Lilithmon. But the thing is, it's not really an issue with... I wouldn't really say it's an anime cliche. It's more of a JRPG thing, or the ones at least that I've played. There's a certain like, I think, expectation of them, and that's why they all have this sort of, I guess, cliche, these chosen cliches of what they are trying to achieve with the characters' goals of what they want in the narrative. Other than that, the whole time travel thing, I think it was handled as alright as it could be. It wasn't like something too convoluted. There is some... what more can I say? Yeah, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna play any other Digimon game until the expansion of this one. I might watch the animes, because I only watched Adventure 1 and small movie before and after, the two small movies. I think War Games, or whatever it was called, was the one after, and the one before it was like with Greymon against Parademon in the human world. That's all I've watched so far, and like one episode of Adventure 02. I might catch up with all that, but I'm not sure if it'll be relevant. If there is a sequel to this game announced after the expansion, then I will probably play and also stream Cyber Sleuth, because I just skipped Cyber Sleuth because I just thought, oh, I have this game in my Steam backlog, so why not make it the first game you like stream all the way through. And that's what I did. It was definitely not the best of time, I would say, to choose this game if I wanted to, I guess, grow in terms of viewership or whatever, but it's whatever. I got used to streaming with it anyways. So alright, so that's about it. All I've pretty much got to say about Digimon story, Time of the Stranger. So the next time I'm streaming, it'll be Mortuary Assistant. I'm not sure how long that'll last, but I'm probably going to be doing more, I don't know, horror or trendy/indie games to stream. Unless something big enough comes out that, like, I just want to play that game. Like, there's Control Resonant I want to play, then there's this, I forgot the name of it, this Star Wars game. That's, I think, is in my wish list. Let me check. Star Wars Zero Company. I saw that a bunch of XCOM devs, I think at least XCOM devs were the ones who were part of this game's development. I think, from what I can recall. But anyway, yep, next game's gonna be Mortuary Assistant, and Digimon Stranger was alright. It wasn't bad. Alright. If you're watching till the end, catch you later next time, and be sure to, I don't know, follow me on Twitter or whatever if you want. And all my VODs are going to be on the YouTube channel. It might not be the best thing to have VODs and videos, but on the same channel, you know, algorithm-wise, but that's what I'm just going to do for now. Alright.